everybody, I'm Peanut Butter Gamer, and welcome to the Wind Waker HD Collection Series finale episode. But before we get on to the finale, I have something very sad but important to announce. My save data is gone. Oops. If you guys recall, the last episode before the finale was over Tower of the Gods, which I decided at some point was going to not be the dungeon, but fighting Ganondorf, aka beating the game. And then as I was, fixing up my audio and cleaning it up and stuff, while I was just sort of hitting the A button a bunch, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I erased my save data, so we don't have a complete version of the map anymore. Oopsies. But we're just gonna go ahead and continue anyway. This is the closest save file I have, which is, as you can see, was a long time ago. It wasn't 2011, so I don't know why it says 2011, but whatever. It was a while ago. But yeah, here we are on Forest Haven. I don't have the bow, I don't have the hook shot, I don't have anything. I don't even have the song, wait, what is it called? Ballad of the Gales, that's what it is. I don't even have Ballad of the Gales to fly around. One thing I did do is I went and got an extra bottle. I don't know, this one has water in it for some reason. Let's take care of that. Why did I have water in my bottle? I don't know. But yeah, let's go mark this on our chart. This is the last island. Just unfortunately, we don't have any islands other than islands because I messed up. Okay, let's mark it on our chart. Okay, so we now have 5 islands marked on the chart for the finale. That is actually incredibly depressing. I'm actually very upset about it. I wanted to have a 100% complete save file of Wind Waker HD. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have it completely 100%ed through this playthrough, but I was gonna go back and, complete it on my own time just for fun. And now I have to restart all over from the beginning. But that's okay. For the sake of this series, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the last island we did because, it's all documented. All the stuff we did is documented in the previous videos, so we might as well just complete it and just be really upset about it. So let's go kill these Deku Babas. Who even likes Deku Babas? But yeah, this is the Forest Haven. Why are all my, let's have items again. I like having items. This is the Forest Haven, and this is the final island for the series, so we're gonna leave this as the finale. We just have to get over to the entrance, which is over here. Probably already knew that, unless you never played this game, and then you didn't know that. Oh, or maybe you didn't know it, I don't know. Okay, so just swing over here, land of the water, and we are inside the Forest Haven. Well, right now, okay, now we are inside the Forest Haven. So yes, this is the final island. I thought it would be a good island for the finale because one of the little side quests on this island requires us to revisit like 6 or 7 islands that we've already done, so I thought it would be pretty interesting. First of all, here's the Deku Tree. He looks a lot different than he did in Ocarina of Time. How are things in the world, Papagoo? Pretty bad. I erased my save file. As you can see, I'm slowly growing older and feebler. It seems only my wisdom is full of vigor lately, but that is just a way of life, child, and not cause for sadness. If there is anything you wish to know, just ask, and I'll aid you as I may. What do you wish to learn about? Actually, I don't really want to learn about anything. I actually just want to look through your island, but thank you. Wow, if this was Mario 64, I could do a backflip and get up there, but I can't. Okay, so this is the Forest Haven. Again, there is something over here that we can get, and it is right here. We're gonna catch him in our jar. Ugh, that was nowhere near close enough, but for some reason it still worked. You caught a forest firefly in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mystical creature. This is the forest firefly. In the original version of the Wind Waker for the GameCube, you use this to get a color pictograph. But in this version of the game, it's completely useless because you don't need to do that. You can actually take the forest firefly to Lenzo, or whatever that guy's name is, and he will actually just say something about it, but he basically just gives you a Makar. He's like one of the cutest characters ever, by the way. Sorry, I got distracted. He basically just like mentions that you used to need that to make color photographs, but now you don't need to. And I think he gives you a joy pendant or something. Okay, so this is the potion shop on Forest Haven. Swordsman, thank you so much for bringing Makar back to us. I am Holo. I make potions from the fruits of the forest. I wish I could create a potion that would help you swordsmen. If I had seeds from the flower monsters in the Forbidden Woods, maybe I could make a potion for you. You can cut out some of that if you want. That was a long conversation. Okay, so what he basically is saying is he wants us to give him these thingies. I think. Oh, that's a Boku Baba seed. That's it. I need to make the super push potion. So yeah, you can basically give these to him and he'll make a potion for you. That's pretty much it. But we can watch him do his little cute jumps. Yeah. So he has a bunch of those seeds up there. Why does he need mine? He was just talking about how he didn't have any. But he has a bunch of them. Onjala manjala chowe. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's a poof. It's a poof. Okay, and he waddles back over here. And we get a potion. Ha, it's ready. Here you go. Oh, right, you got some blue potion. Set it to Y, X, or R. It replenishes life, energy, and magic power. Keep it in your bottle till you need it. Come see me again. I probably won't come back, but I do like your little magic pot. You got mushrooms growing on the side of it. I never noticed that before. But anyway, let's go see some of the rest of the stuff that you can do here on Forest Haven. What does this side say? It didn't say anything. God, vandalism. Okay, so now in order to do some of the other stuff we need to do on this island, we actually have to travel upwards. Upwards. By doing that, we're going to jump into this flower. Hoo-yah! Okay, I need to change my deku leaf to this button or I'm going to get mixed up. Okay, jump! Ugh. We should be able to pop up and jump. Uh-oh. I made it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm gonna run out here on this ledge real quick. We should get a little cutscene, sort of. Oh, no, we didn't get a cutscene. Maybe I already did it. But yeah, this is one thing that you can do. I'm actually gonna try to go up and then come back down here, and we'll go back to that's the Nintendo gallery. But I'll get back to that in a little bit. First, we need to keep going forward. We need a treasure chart. Or is it down there that the treasure chart is? Yeah, this is the right way. So I need to pop up here. At the peak of my jump, I need to fly! Come on, don't fall! Ooh, that was close. Okay, now I just jump and should be able to fly over here pretty easy peasy. Come on! We did it! Okay, so we'll go back to the Nintendo gallery after we come out here. Actually, I probably won't be able to. I have to fly down to get to that thing. So, I guess we're gonna have to climb back up. But yeah, that's a treasure chart down there, and we're going to fly and get it. First, we have to change the wind direction. I hope I have enough magic. I should have drank that potion. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm good. Okay, yeah, perfect landing. We got the treasure chart. All right. Actually, really need the treasure charts now because I have no money. You got a treasure chart. I believe this is actually treasure chart number 4. I think it leads to a silver rupee, but I'm not positive about that. This is sort of cutting down some trees here. It's not a big deal. I'm sure the Deku tree won't mind if I cut down all these trees. He probably doesn't give a crap about it. Okay, so now I have to get all the way back to where I was before so we can get to the Nintendo gallery. I'll be right. I was always wondering what this little ledge was for. I guess it's so that you can sail back to the island without drowning. That's pretty nifty. It's funny how they think about stuff like that. They got it all covered. They got all their bases covered. So I'll be right back. I gotta get back to where we were before. I got eaten. I don't want to get eaten again! Help me! Okay, we're good. We're good. I feel like I'm not doing this in the most efficient order possible, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it the PBG way. That's the way I've been doing things my whole life, and it's worked out okay for me so far. So I'm just gonna head back up there so we can jump to the Nintendo gallery, and then we move on to the little island fetch quest. So every now and then when I'm doing this kind of thing, I just assume you guys must be really nervous while watching this. Like, you guys just probably think I'm gonna fall at any second, right? Like, sometimes I just imagine that people watching this just are seeing me and just, like, really afraid constantly because they think I'm gonna fall. It's like most of the time you watch most people playing a game, it's like they know what they're doing. Like, you pretty much know that if they're showing this footage, that means they probably did it right, but no, that's not the PBG way of doing things. I like to keep you guys on edge. I like to keep you guessing. You know, see if I'm gonna mess up. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Whoa, that's a lot of magic. I was gonna take that, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm pretty sure this potion heals your health. Just, I'm gonna need to use, oh, he does not want to drink that. Oh, no, yeah, so that's a pretty good potion. It's basically sort of like the grandma potion. Though the grandma soup, the grandma soup is better because, I mean, there's 2 doses of it, and it makes your first attack stronger. So the grandma soup's better, also easier to get. So I don't really know what the point of that potion is. I could be wrong. There could be some use to it. If so, then let me know in the comments, but it's relatively useless from what I can understand. Okay, so here we are. This is a little vault. Let's read the sign. This is the Nintendo Gallery. We'll go ahead and read the sign. Palace of Figurines, Nintendo Gallery, membership required to enter. Okay, so this is actually the guy that I couldn't remember who it was in a previous episode. I still don't remember what his name is, but he definitely wants to get into the Nintendo Gallery. He's a super fan, and he really wants in there. As you can see, there is a switch over there, and we gotta use a pair to get it. I only have 1 pair, so I better get this right. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty... What? What? Okay, that was weird. I was about to say, if that messes up and the bear goes away, I'm gonna be mad. But yeah, that opens up our latch here, and he's gonna hop down. Just gonna, like, throw himself off, and then hopefully he doesn't die. I don't know what happened to him. But, yeah, that's, jump in the Nintendo Gallery. That's exactly how I was planning on saying it. Okay, so this is the Nintendo Gallery, as I said before. I don't think I have any... Oh, I'm not a member, so I can't go in there. I don't think I actually have any figurines, especially not anymore, because I don't have any of my save data. But I wasn't really paying much attention to the figurines. This is something I've never really done. I mean, I guess you have to do it to 100% of the game, technically, but I've never really bothered to do this. It is a pretty cool little place, though. Let's read what he has to say. Well, let's read some of it anyways. This is your first time here, isn't it? Did one of our members provide you with an introduction, I hope? Basically, you just take the pictures of all the characters in the game, and they show up as little figurines, and it's pretty cool. Let's see what pictures I have on my Picto box. I'm not sure if I actually have any. Oh, damn, that's the only picture I have, so this is not gonna do any good. I can take a picture of this guy, though. And I think you can get one of him. So let's show him our picture. Let's show a picture of him. Oh. Never mind, I forgot you need the color pictograph, and I forgot that I don't have it because this isn't the right save file because I erased everything. So that's as good as I can do. But yeah, that's the Nintendo Gallery, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about erasing my save data. I would love to show you more of them, but I can't show you any of them. So let's go ahead and head back to the Forest Haven, and we're gonna go ahead and start the very final quest in this series. This will be the end of the series. It's really sad. You know, it's a sad time in my life, but it's even more sad because I erased all of my save data, and I am still butthurt about that, if you can't tell. Let's read the last bottle of the series. I have to get 6 more help. He just needs 6 more things. Don't worry about it. It's not funny. Got eaten. Okay, so the final quest we're going to do is the Korok Tree Spirit quests, I guess is what you would call them. And you need this forest water to do it so. You filled your bottle with forest water, you can use it multiple times, but it loses its forest freshness after just 30 minutes. Alright, hey everybody, I have a little announcement. It turns out that I recorded all this audio, and for some reason, like, the second half of it just cut out completely and didn't work, even though it said it was working. So guess what? You get post-commentary on the Wind Waker HD finale from your favorite, hopefully, Peanut Butter Gamer. This has basically just been a finale of screw-ups. So this is the first time I've ever had to do this, like, post live commentary in post. I guess I wouldn't make it live commentary, that would make it post commentary, so I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But I brought some macaroni and cheese here so I could eat during the breaks while I'm sailing through the ships. Oh, this right here, this was me demonstrating how much slower that the sail goes in the original version compared to this one. And having played this one for so long, man, riding with the blue sail is painful. I can't believe we used to do that. Man, I just remembered. See, this is gonna suck, because I had all this funny stuff that I did and said, and I can't, like, replicate it. That's not gonna work. I can't, like, I did this funny, I brought out Grandpa PBG. It was the first time Grandpa PBG has ever been brought out. And man, just trust me, it was a highlight moment, and no one will ever witness it. It's all over. But anyway, at least I got some macaroni and cheese, so there's that. Oh, God. This is terrible. This is awful. This is literally the worst mac and cheese I have ever eaten in my life. I'm not even a food critic. I'll eat anything. This is the worst thing I've ever eaten. This is terrible. Apparently, nothing this day can go right. I can't even eat the freaking mac and cheese. I'm gonna go get a granola bar while I'm sailing. I'll be right back. Still sailing? Okay. Got hit by a shark. That was a good moment. Lost it. It's lost though. It's all gone. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna mention that I was just gonna go back and re-record the whole thing, but I already saved over the file because Addition told me that everything worked, everything seemed fine, but it was a big lie. So I believe we are here at Star Island, I believe is the first one we came to. So this is Star Island, and this is the first Karaoke here. I remember in this episode, the bombs are here every time, because I remember being startled by them. I actually don't remember a whole lot about this island. I know you go under the island by blowing up one of these rocks, but I honestly can't really remember what was under there. I assume we'll figure out in this highlight. Okay, no, there is not that much here. This is why I decided to do this one at the end of this episode, kind of like, you know, what's the term? I forget what I was gonna say. Just cut all that out and make it make sense, I guess. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically here I'm just talking to the Karaoke saying that all the tree sprouts aren't planting, they're dying, and we need to save all of them with the water from the forest haven, which is literally what we're doing right now. So we're gonna go to each island and sprinkle water on each of the trees, and we'll be golden. And it's back to life! Alright! This was me sitting around and fumbling over a joke that I was gonna make and couldn't complete it. Didn't miss anything special there, guys. Don't worry about that one. It was no good. It was no good. Okay, so let's head to the next island. I believe I go to Mother and Child Isle next, which is just south of Star Island. And the second croak lies on Child Island, so be there in just a couple seconds. Okay, I lied. It took a little bit longer than a couple seconds, but here we are nonetheless. And I think I ain't gonna hop out. And I'm gonna go and plant a tree. Well, it's already planted. I'm gonna pour water on it anyways. And it's gonna get better. I think this was one of the first episodes we did. This is Mother and Child Isle again. All I remember basically is talking to the creepy fairy girl. What's the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? Or, yeah, does that not? Yeah, I got it. I like you. If I don't really like you, you're kind of freaky, and so I shall give you the new power, or rather, I can't read if you haven't noticed. Little girls and dolls with multiple arms. And there's two little fairies. They're red and blue, though. I guess that means they're the fire and ice fairies, and they go inside your body. Which is also pretty creepy, if you think about it. Link doesn't seem too happy. Okay, so here we are at the next island, Grayfish Island, and this is a little loopy-loop up here. We did this island recently. I think it was a part of the 3 Stupid Islands video because there wasn't a whole lot to do on this island because it got all blown up. A platform here, I don't really think there's anything on it of use, but it's probably some rupees. I like money. Everybody likes money, right? There's no money! But here is the tree. He's gonna get better. Big surprise! He's better. Okay, so heading to the next island. I don't even remember which one it is. That mac and cheese really was one of the worst things I've ever eaten. I was not being sarcastic. Don't buy Hormel mac and cheese. And the worst thing about it is I read the back of the box and it said that it had like 60% of your daily fat in it. Well, so it just seems like a bad idea all around. Maybe if they put more actual cheese and noodles into it, there would be less fat in it. I don't know. Literally disgusting. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't eat again. That's Peanut Butter Gamer's macaroni and cheese story of the day. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe. Bye-bye! Okay, so it looks like I'm at the Eastern Fairy Island next. I thought this was going to be a stupid episode, but I remember actually really liking this one. This was around the time when Jeff's first started editing. for me, and I thought, oh, I'll just get rid of all these islands in one episode, and hopefully it'll be funny, but I actually really like the way it came out, so thanks, Jeff. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness when you grow fatigued from your battles. Come here to be refreshed. Bye-bye. Okay, so so yeah, the tree is saved. So where are we heading to next? I don't even remember. Some weird stuff happened at some point, so we'll see what happens. I can't even remember. I recorded this yesterday, and I can't even remember. I really didn't plan my route very well. I like went all the way from the top of the map to like the right side of the map, and then I'm going all the way back to the left side of the map again. Something like that. I don't remember what I did, but I went in a really inefficient order. Ah, yeah, I'm going to Needle Rock Island now. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I went all the way from Grayfish Island all the way to Eastern Fairy Island, which is obviously on the eastern side of the map, and then went back to Needle Rock Island, which is like in the southern, around like the bottom left of the map, so it's like, I don't know what I was thinking, but nonetheless, we're about to be here at Needle Rock Island. I think we have 3 of the torches. Oh, there's one. Missed it, though. Come on. Missed it. Fire! Missed it. That is a torch, right? How am I missing it every time? I swear I'm adjusting my aim and then it's doing nothing. Finally! How many freaking arrows did I shoot? Hey, yo, pouring some water on this tree. He's gonna get better, you see? Boom! See, I had a lot of time to think about that, and it was still pretty bad, so maybe I should just stick to doing it live. Alright, so let's head to the next island. I think this, I don't know where I'm going right now. Where am I going? I'm just walking around. The boat was clearly right there. Yeah, go back. Ah, it's a bird! Okay, I'm reacting as if this is happening to me right now, and it's not! I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm trying to figure out where to go. But I think this is actually where the weird thing happens. I won't spoil it, but something happens. Okay, here. I am heading to Shark Island, I believe. And you see that tornado in the background? Yeah, that's a relevant thing to be watching, so keep an eye on that. I thought that I was far enough away from it. I thought, oh, I'm just gonna sail around it, but I forgot just how large the grab is for this thing, and so right here at, I think, Shark Island, I get sucked up, and of course I don't have the hero's bow because I erased my save data. This is just a mess of a Wind Waker HD Collection Series finale. I thought maybe if I dumped some water on it, that'd help. It didn't do anything. So, I just got sucked up into the tornado and it's sent to somewhere else. So, this was just a finale of mistakes. But you know, there's no point in crying over spilled milk. You might as well just keep rolling with the punches. In Mario 64, we learned to stay cool and calm and collected and believe in yourself. And in Wind Waker HD, we've learned, apparently, I guess, to not cry over spilled milk. To make the best out of what you're given. There's PBG's life lesson for the day. So I think I am now going to the Oasis Island because it's like launched me right next to it. So yeah, that's where I'm heading now. Forget Shark Island, who even needs a shark? Okay, so this is the Oasis Island, Pupagoo's Oasis to be specific. This is actually one of my favorite islands. The dogs are barking, sorry about that. This is actually one of my favorite islands in the game. And this was actually, I feel like this was a good episode too. I remember getting lost in the little dungeon below the cabana. But probably my favorite moments was like just talking to the school lady. A joy pendant! A joy pendant! To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else. Even children, Mrs. Mary? Really? How shallow can you be to value jewelry over a child's life and a child's education? You should be not only fired as a teacher, but exiled from this entire island. You should have to go live on Spectacle Isle with Salvatore. You are exiled with Salvatore because you're just a terrible person. And the tree... I missed. Never mind. And the tree is saved. It's turning green now, alright. I love the little Kuroks. They're cute. They're a little funny. I like all the faces are just a little bit different. Okay, so we did Star Island, we did Child Isle, we did Eastern Ferry, Greatfish, Needle Rock, Oasis. So it looks like we just have Shark Island and Cliff Plateau Isle. I think I'm going to Cliff Plateau Isle next, but I can't remember. I feel like I said this in the live recording at a part where the audio got messed up, but I'm actually really bummed that I saved over the file. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already explained it, but I was planning on doing I really wanted to have a 100%ed Wind Waker save file on the Wii U. And I mean, I obviously wasn't going to 100% it with this playthrough. I didn't even have all the heart pieces. But it was a step forward to it, and I was going to complete it in my spare time for fun. But now I have to start all over. But that's not that big of a deal. I mean, I replayed this game so many times in my life. What's one more time? In fact, I'm kind of looking forward to playing it again. I'll actually be able to play it without, recording it, so I can play it at my own pace. Which is, I assure you, is very, very slow. Okay, so here we are at Cliff Plateau Island. This is the only one out of these islands that you actually have to go into something. You have to jump into this little dungeon thingy. We did this one not too long ago. And fly over to this because I want some more rupee. Oh, I fell. That sucks. Okay, what? I totally hit the button. I hit the deck leaf. I totally hit the deck leaf, and it just didn't work. I don't know why. Why isn't it working? I'm hitting it in midair. Oh man, don't get me in my rage mode already, game. When I saved over the data originally and I realized just how badly I screwed up, this was the first thing I thought about. I was like, I can still do the Forest Haven island quest without having to play all the way through again. But maybe I can't do this one because I remembered that you have to burn the wood at the front, at the top of this thing to jump through. And I was like, I don't have the fire arrows. So I might not be able to do this. But I completely forgot that you can just pick up a stick. And I didn't think that you could pick up a burning stick, and jump into these flowers and then jump up. But you can, which I guess is what you're supposed to do. I always use the fire arrows, though. But then I actually completely forgot that while I was testing to make sure that I could actually do this episode, I already burned the thing anyways. This is me trying to demonstrate what I did, and I keep falling over and forgetting what button is throw. There you go. That's what you do, though. So if you're following along at home, even though we already did this and you're just a little bit behind, that's how you do it. So up here is the croak. The second to last croak that we have left. Let's water him. Hey, it's me, the tree. I'm so much better now. Thank you. Okay, so we have one island left, so I believe that I'm about to start heading over to Shark Island. Be right back. That sounds like the kind of thing I'd say if I was doing this live. Be right back. I say that a lot, right? I say that. What's some other stuff that I say a lot? I say deal with it a lot. Deal with it. I say that. I say... I said these, cop-out go-to phrases that I accidentally repeat all the time. Nothing else is coming to the top of my head, but I know I do a lot of them. I don't think I've done deal with it in a while. That's one I haven't pulled out in a while. So I'm good on that one. I can pull out a deal with it again soon if I want. That one cloud up there, it looks like a face. You see it? Jeff, you see the one. It's that one, and it looks like a face. It doesn't really look like a face anymore, but boy, did it look like a face earlier. I'll tell you. Man, this quest is so much easier if you have the Ballad of the Gales. It is so much easier. And there's the tornado again. I make sure to completely avoid it this time. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it. I'm good at tornadoes. So this is Shark Island. It has the final Karoke on it. That's funny. Actually, the thing I remember the most about this island, I feel like it was a pretty good episode, but the thing I remember the most is this was about the time when I started to realize that all my thumbnails for the series looked the same, and I was like, maybe I should try to make them look a little bit different. It's called the Super Duper Wind Leaf Strategy Ultra Go. And here we go! Boom! Okay, take off the iron boots. Fly, and I can change the boomerang while I'm flying. Okay, perfect. That actually worked pretty well. Okay, hammer time. It's hammer time. Hammer! Okay, now run up to this thing. Gotta hit the switch up here. Gotta hit the switch up here. Running out of time. Running out of time. Okay, switch, press. Now boomerang to hit this thing, and... Yeah! 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 Did it! Okay, so we watered him. Okay, so the tree grew really big. Whoa! And from the tree, a heart piece falls. That's cool. All right. I think I'd said something funny here, maybe. I don't remember. Don't worry about it, though. I started talking to the croak. This is one of my favorite ones. He's got the long face. Why the long face, croak? So now I'm saying something funny again, probably. And here's the piece of heart. I think I probably pulled out a pizza heart. Pizza heart. Okay, now I'm cutting down some trees. Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, yeah, I was doing my sentimental send-off. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching the Wind Waker HD Collection Series. I had a lot of fun doing it. It lasted quite a while. I mean, it started all the way back in Zelda month. This is by far, I think, the longest series I've completed on PBGGameplay. Thank you again to Jeff for helping me edit all this stupid stuff and putting out with the technical difficulties that working with someone like me goes hand in hand with. It didn't even come out correctly. But yeah, appreciate it. I have a new collection series that's going to be coming out very soon. So look forward to that. I'm sure we'll revisit Zelda at some point again. But the next game is going to be something different. So, see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.